Sonic the Hedgehog. Whether you love him or hate him, no one can deny the impact he had on the gaming industry. I don't know about you, but this character has been a part of my childhood since I was 6 years old. I have lots of great memories involving Sonic, and I want to share my top 10 favorite Sonic games I've played throughout my 17 years of existence. So let's start off with... This is the first ever Sonic game I've ever played. I remember being a 7-year-old playing in Chemical Plant Act 2. I sucked at that stage. Sonic 2 is a sequel to the first Sonic game in 1991, in case anyone here didn't know that, somehow. It was also the first game to introduce everyone's favorite anthropomorphic fox, Fox McClat Tails. This is my favorite 2D game out of the Sonic trilogy, and it's the only 2D game you're gonna see on this list. So that means no Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Also, this game is this low on the list because Metropolis don't exist. Fuck that stage. Yeah, fuck you, Game Grumps! Okay, before you start spamming me with hate comments or hunting me down, let me just say this first. The game is 15 years old. Let it go. Sonic 06 isn't bad as people make it out to be. In fact, I think it's a pretty fun game. Yes, I know this game is an unfinished product. I'm aware that it has long loading screens, a confusing story, and was hushed for holiday release. But that's okay. So I bet you're wondering, Greg, how can you like Sonic 06? It's the worst Sonic game ever. And to that I say, you really expect me to think this is the worst Sonic game when there are other games like Boom Rise of Lyrics, Secret Rings, and 3D Blast? Sonic 06 has a lot of bad things, but it also has a lot of good things that people seem to forget about. This game has a variety of characters to play as, amazing CGI cutscenes that make you think this is a Final Fantasy game, great character development, and a kick-ass soundtrack. The bugs aren't even that bad. You can actually just avoid them and play it as a regular game. Unless you're me who just likes to have fun breaking the game. I understand why people hate this game, but it's nowhere near one of the worst games of all time. Back in the mid-2000s, things weren't really looking bright for Sonic. Sega and Sonic team were in a rough patch ever since Sonic 06 came out, and since Unleashed failed, somehow, people wanted Sonic to be the only playable character. So they did just that with 2 games, Sonic 4 and Sonic Colors. And only one of them was good. Sonic Colors felt like a fresh of breath there when it released. Different story, different voice actors, and different gameplay. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the story. In fact, I'll say I didn't like it at all. But everything else seemed fine. I liked it for the most part. 2010 was a good year for Sonic. Except for Sonic 3 writers. Yeah, fuck you, Sonic fans! Yes, I'm aware Forces has problems. I'm not denying that fact. In my honest opinion, this is the same damn thing as Colors, except I think this game does a few things better. I think the story is way better than Colors. I find it better than Sonic breaking the 4th wall every 5 minutes thinking he's Ferris Bueller. I like how Sega attempted to go back to serious storytelling even with the plot holes. This is also the only boost game where you can play as different characters besides Sonic and Classic Sonic. You can play as Shadow in the DLC, and you can create an avatar. Also, I think Infinite is pretty cool. If you ignore his backstory and shit, he's practically almost a godlike being. He's able to mess around with you in stages, and he's literally shown murdering people with a laser beam. He can also summon somewhat perfect chaos versions of himself, which I think is pretty cool. In conclusion, Forces seems pretty good to me, and I think most of the problems people complain about are just over-exaggeration or unnecessary nitpicks. But Classic Sonic was just straight up doo-doo. We don't talk about him. Sonic Heroes is an interesting game. Not only is it Sonic's first debut on other platforms, but it also allows you to play up to 3 characters at once. You have a selection up to 4 teams, Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, and Team Chaotix, meaning you can play up to 12 characters. It even won a Guinness World Record of having the most playable characters in 2008. The stages are a bit more linear than the adventure games, but I still had a great time playing the game. But I couldn't beat it because of the special stages. Fuck those stages. Okay, I'ma be honest real quick here. I never finished the adventure games. I have something called PlayStation Now on my PS4, and my subscriptions keep running out. So, I'm just gonna go over this the best way I can. SA2 has been a pretty divisive game throughout the years. Most will say it's good, others will say it's bad, and then there are the wackos on Twitter just saying whatever. But I can 100% confirm this is a good game. SA2 is the definition of Sonic the Hedgehog when it comes to character development, music, and story. The gameplay is pretty good too. You have Sonic's gameplay, which is really fun, Tails' mech sections which have their flaws but they're still pretty decent, and Knuckles' treasure tracking stages which are just... This is also the game where Shadow and Rouge make their debut. They play the exact same as Sonic and Knuckles, but they became fans' favorites, especially Shadow. It was also the last Dreamcast game, making the console end on a high note. Sonic had a rocky start in 3D. Okay, I'll stop. Sonic Adventure was Sonic's first 3D outing after he missed the Sega Saturn era. But just like Sonic Adventure 2, this game is controversial to people. It made a lot of changes to the franchise. We got 6 playable characters, 2 of them being new, bigger level designs, and voice acting. I also think this game controls better than SA2, thanks to me spending way too much time in the hub world from messing around. It may not be a perfect game, but I can confidently say Sonic had a successful transition to 3D. For Sonic's 20th anniversary, Sega and Sonic Team wanted to do something that would bring old fans and new fans together. So you know what they did? They made another Sonic but smaller and brought back 9 stages from all Sonic games. Think of it like a compilation album, cause that's what Sonic Generations is. This game doesn't have much of a story. It's like Sonic got involved with time travel again and has to beat Eggman again, but with his past self. And that's all I really got out of it, but the level design makes up for it though. Every level from Sonic's past got remade into 2 acts. Act 1 is for classic Sonic where everything is 2D, and Act 2 is for modern Sonic where everything is fully 3D. Most of the time. You can also explore and unlock a lot of achievements in this game. Generations is probably one of the best Sonic Anniversary games by far. Hey, remember when I said Sonic 2 was the only 2D Sonic game you're gonna see on this list? Yeah, that was a lie. Sonic Mania is pretty much a love letter to the classic fans. Everything is full of Easter eggs, references, and nods to the past games, and they are done really well. They even brought back 2 characters people totally forgot existed, which were Mighty and Ray. Is it filled with all zones? Yes. But here's the thing, there's always a new twist to them to keep the players interested. This wasn't even made by Sonic Team, it was actually made by fans who are approved by Sega. Sonic Mania is clearly the real Sonic 4. Yeah, fuck you game critics! Especially you IGN! Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game hands down. In fact, it's so good, I will call it Sonic Adventure 3 with no hesitation. Everything about this game is beautiful. The graphics and cutscenes are pixel quality. The story is so good it gives Sonic Adventure 2 a run for its money. And the level design is amazing. And this was all in 2008, back when games looked like this. Now I know a lot of people have a problem with the Werehog sections, but I think the Werehog is fine. If it wasn't in the game, then the experience would last like the other Boost games, which would be 2 to 4 hours. So I'd say give the Werehog a chance. If you're a newcomer to the Sonic series, I highly recommend you play this game. And those are my top Sonic games. Now, I don't know about you, but I probably started a war somewhere on the internet and made a bunch of new enemies because of this video. But yeah, that's my list. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and if you like videos like these, then you should probably press the subscribe button. Anyway, I'ma head out. Probably take a nap or something. Chili dog.
Find out where he's at, Sonic.
We'll provide as much cover as we can.
Alright, chasing Eggman is what I do best. I'll track him down in no time.